soy tu gran amigo y el anfitrión de DJs BrewTube y hoy nos vamos a criticar otra cerveza artesanal de México. ¿Y qué cerveza es? La Chingoneria Chekate Esta. That's right, guys. You hear me speaking the Spanish, you know what's up. It's Mexican craft beer time. Something near and dear to my heart. Mexican craft beer, that is. Anyways, this beer is from one of my favorite Mexican breweries, La Chingoneria, or Good Fucking Brewery. And this is out of Mexico City, DF de Mexico. That's right, the big bad Mexico City. Anyways, Chekate Esta is a Czech style or Bohemian style Pilsner. They're saying it's a Bohemian style Pilsner, but why would you call it Chekate? Chekate, by the way, in Spanish is like, well, I guess probably Mexican, really. Chekate Esta is like, hey, check this out, man. Sort of like a slang, a little phrase down there. Why would you call it Chekate if it's not a Czech Pilsner? Anyway, this is a year-round serving, 6.0% ABV and 40 IBUs. How do I know all that? Because it's right on the side of the bottle. They put great information on the side. They don't date their bottles. I know this is fresh because the beer box where I bought it, it was right out of the case, and the guy told me it was fresh, so hey, I gotta believe him, right? What other choice do I have? Anyways, one particular thing that's different about this beer is they put cardamom in it. And it's organically grown Mexican cardamom, and this should, I guess from what I know, cardamom in this beer maybe will give it like a citric flavor, sort of. So, everything else about it that I could research is sort of like traditional Pilsner build. So, got the Pilsner glass. This is my Mount St. Mary's University, or was then college glass. This is probably older than many of you watching this video, since I purchased it all the way in 1991. That's right, DJ's old as shit. I've been drinking beer a long time. Anyways, let's get this bad boy popped. Oh, nice hiss off the top. Get it in this glass and see what's going down. Alright. So, looks like it's pouring pretty clear. Got that nice Pilsner look to it. We'll give it a little elevation, see what head we get. Alright. Now, it's somewhat hazy. I'm wiping it, it's not chill haze. It's a somewhat hazy, deeper amber with more orange and sort of copper hues in it. We've got a solid one finger eggshell head. You're not going to get a huge head all the time, or a great head in these Pilsner glasses, but they say that's what you're supposed to drink them in. Lots of streaming bubbles. I can see plenty of carbonation on the bottom here. And it's a sort of a prototypical looking Pilsner beer. Well, anyways, an all grain Pilsner beer anyway. This ain't no natural light, baby. So let's get a nose on it, see what's going down. Oh, minty. Citrus. That's the cardamom. Cardamom throws mint too, that's right. Mint and citrus flavors. Real herbal smelling Pilsner. I haven't smelled a Pilsner like this ever before. You can smell the Pilsner malt in there, a little bit of yeast, sweetness in the back, not that bready sweetness. I think the bready that sometimes is in Pilsners, all grain style anyway, is being masked by the cardamom. Wow, really cool smelling beer. Let's get a taste on this, see what's going on. Wow. Instant glass slicing, by the way, guys. That's a really cool tasting beer. It's a Pilsner. You're getting that sharp, that Pilsner malt flavor, and the hops that it tastes like it's got Saz hops in it to me. You got a lemony thing going on. You've got other citrus, and then you sort of have this like sort of minty herbal cardamom thing going on. Wow. This is a cool Pilsner. It's got a medium mouthfeel. You don't taste any, and I mean no, alcohol at all in this. One cool thing about this is the Mexican beer, and it's not a big freaking sweet freight train in my mouth. Even a lot of the Mexican craft beers are sweet, 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 sweet. And when you're down there and you drink a lot of that, trust me, guys, you crave bitterness in a beer, whether it's from malt driven in like a stout or a porter or something like that, or in hops. And this beer does that also, but it's doing it by putting that adjunct of cardamom in there. It's like feeding that craving for, I don't want a totally sweet beer. This is a really, really cool take on a Pilsner. I'm liking this. It's not super complex in flavor. It is a Pilsner anyway, but it's a I guess the best way to describe this is it's a all-grain Pilsner that's real quality tasting beer-wise, with a twist of that cardamom in there that gives it this this herbal, sort of minty, earthy character. Wow, that's a nice beer. I'm liking that. So, you hear me geeking out. What do the other guys think? Well, you know what, in this case, it doesn't matter. because like most of these Mexican craft beers, there's not enough ratings out there on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate, so we're giving them the NA, not applicable. They got no grades on this. What does DJ give it, your Mexican craft beer drinking friend? I'm going to give this, I think I'm going to give this a really high B plus to almost an A minus. If the date was on the bottle, I would give it an A minus. I'm going to give this a high B plus. Really, really tasty beer. And I would drink this again, especially down in Mexico if I'm drinking sweet, sweet, sweet all the time and I'm in a freaking black hole of macro lagers. I would drink this one, guys. So if you can find it, I doubt that you can. La Chingoneria doesn't really distribute much out of Mexico now, but the laws have changed and they've kind of broken up that sort of cartel of beer distribution from Modelo and Sol and the big brewers down there and exclusivity contracts that they had with beer shops and distributors. So that's a really cool thing, and maybe some more of these beers will start hitting the States. So anyways, guys, we got to talk about something really important right now. We got to talk about thinking globally. Damn, I'm thinking globally. I'm drinking locally too. I mean, damn, I'm crazy today. I'm thinking globally. I'm drinking Mexican beer. I brought this all the way back from Mexico for you guys to see today. In my little bag, packed it up real nice. Anyways, you got to drink locally. I'm locally. I'm here in the basement, man. Back in the dungeon again. They don't want my beer drinking ass upstairs. We got to support the craft beer movement, especially if you go down to Mexico. Buy the craft beers down there, guys. Help these guys grow. They're in the early stages, like in the 1990s here, and like late 80s, early 90s here in the United States. These guys need you to buy their brew and support them. So, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Thanks a million. And you know what? Rate, comment, subscribe. If there's a particular beer you want me to try to review, let me know, and I'll do my best to do so. Until the next time, guys, thanks a million. And that's a big damn. That's a big peace out.